All right, what's up, Pisces gang, what it do? It's your girl Empress 777 here today with your almost daily love reading. I hope you guys are doing super fantastic. I certainly am. We are actually ready to jump right in. We have a lot to unpack, okay? Holy angels and spirit guides, give me clear, concise messages for my Pisces soul family, my Pisces gang. This is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. It is general, okay? Can't be for all Pisceans. Take what resonates, leave the rest, keep an open mind. You know how it goes, okay? All right, let's see here, guys. Listen, I don't know why so many cards just started to fly out during this pre-shuffle. Got the feeling to do that intuitively, a pre-shuffle, but normally it just gives me a very general kind of energy that we may be expecting in the actual read. But this time I got damn near a whole read, guys. So we got a lot to unpack. Like I said, lots of cards have popped out. The one that is really sticking out to me the most is this skeleton key here. This is about a person's actions, their words, and the actual ability to get that shit done. You know what I'm saying? People often talk a good game. I can't say, guys, that I actually hate you person. I'm just saying. Y'all know I be going in sometimes. I actually feel a little bit of a remorse. I feel sorry for this person because they really do want this. They lack the tools. They lack the wherewithal, the know-how to get it done. The two of you have tried this several times. There is lots of confusion in here. Not only was I confused during the meditation, but lots of confusion came out during this pre-shuffle here, okay? So if we're talking about someone's ability to do things, right? I feel like where your anger may stem from is this person's selfishness in reference to wanting you to focus more on them than on yourself. You know the way that you feel within. You know the energies that you get from all of this confusion. The shit is toxic, guys. Let me just say that, okay? There is feelings. But I almost get the sense that we have someone here who would rather you sacrifice the love for yourself in order to be patient enough for them to, you know, be able to be what it is that you need. You see what I'm saying? And that is the portion that ticks me off just a little bit. The reason why I say, you know, I'm not going to go totally in on this person is because, this is someone who is challenged internally, okay? This is someone who has like a lot of shadow work that needs to be done, a lot of inner work, a lot of self-reflection. And instead of focusing, okay, instead of this person taking the time to focus on the necessities that they would need in order to keep you, in order to fix this, they much rather focus on you. You know, what you're doing, what you're thinking. Are you moving on? Is there someone else? Is there still a chance? Will you be patient? Will you still be around? Will you give them a listening ear? Will you engage with them? Are you really done? Will you ever answer them? I mean, all of these questions surrounding what the fuck it is that you're doing. You're focused on you and they're focused on you. You see what I'm saying? So how, you know, who is that really helping? It's actually counterproductive to there being any chance of a union here. Unfortunately, ma'am, sir, bruh, sis, you fucking this up. It's counterproductive for you to be focused on Pisces. I feel as though, guys, you really gave this person something that they have never experienced before. Okay, I feel like this card came out in the position in which this is sort of a signifier of their feelings towards this connection, what they feel you brought to the table. This is someone who feels as though they tried to hold on to something for dear life and it still slipped through their fingers. All right. Tender moon, right? So lots of tenderness, lots of nurturing, friendship. You know what I'm saying? You gave this person, something to believe in, okay? I kind of get the idea that this is somebody who has possibly never been in love before, okay? I can't exactly say that they are in love, but I feel like they definitely loved everything that this connection came with. They loved everything that you were able to bring to the table, and they loved all the feelings that they got from this, but there was lots of confusion, lots of inconsistency. This person definitely failed at this task, okay? They did not understand the assignment. I feel as though they manifested you and you arrived and they were ill prepared. Do you understand? At the time of your arrival. It's almost like somebody asking for a job. You know what I'm saying? A particular position, a CEO position. But my G, you know what I'm saying? You know, motherfucker, you have not even attained an entry level job yet. So how are we going straight from no work experience to corner office? You know, it's not logical. It doesn't make sense. So that's why I'm like, damn, I just feel that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not as though this person can never get there. It's just that nobody has time for that. Okay. All right. If we're just being totally funky, right? Am I wrong? Am I right? I mean, please tell me down in the comments. Nobody has time to wait around. And furthermore, their focus. This is the point, guys. The focus of it all is off. It's off-putting. So what do you mean by you felt lots of confusion? Okay, well, on one accord, we have unrequited love, okay? So this is the type of connection where you never quite get what you need. Your needs don't get met. Somebody else's needs is definitely getting met. I get a good idea that it's this person. I don't feel like this person was able to step up to the plate and be in a position to be there for you ever. Is it a lie? Please tell me. You know what I'm saying? Is it a lie? I don't think that this person was able to really show up for you, show up for this relationship like ever. And it's not that they didn't want to, guys. It's not that they didn't want to. They didn't have the keys needed. They didn't have the ability. You know what I'm saying? And this is not the type of person who is solution focused. They're not looking for a solution. This is somebody who kind of focuses on like patchwork. You know what I'm saying? Just patch it up, put a band-aid on it. I mean, you've been stabbed by a machete and they talking about put a band-aid over it. You know what I'm saying? Like it just doesn't make sense, but to this person in their mind, it was more logical to try to bandage things up, put a little patch over it. You know, kiss and makeup without really solving anything, right? That's why I said it's been a couple of cycles with the two of you getting back together with this person. There was no real conversation about what was going to change moving forward. You know, you get back with this person and it's the same shit. Before you know it, it's like, yeah, I don't know if this is gonna work again. You know, I just don't know. So it says there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Now, people often associate attraction and chemistry with physicality, but not necessarily. There's a lot more that is needed in order to really yield a good foundational structure for a relationship. And furthermore, a Piscean is way more complex than what people give you credit for, okay? The emotions are all fine and great. Physicality is all fine and great, but it takes a lot more to get your attention, or to hold your attention, that is. You see what I'm saying? So that is where the unrequited part really comes into play. After a while, you begin to realize the differences that may not really work with one another. You know, this is an example of where opposites do not attract. The shit is not attractive. The more that you discovered about certain situations, about certain habits, characteristics, or lack thereof of this person, the less attractive they became. I don't feel like this is them having unrequited love. I feel like this is your admiration, your attraction to this person overall diminishing, you know, over time, little by little, just based on what you were being given, which was oftentimes not much, right? Like nothing. So we have unrequited love, and then on the very opposite side, right? Confusion of it all. We have this could be the one. So I definitely feel like, guys, this is somebody who is fighting for dear life to try and fix this, but the tools in their arsenal, I don't know if it's strong enough to pull this back together. Only you know that, only you know if this is something that you will ever look at again. They're definitely trying to get your focus back on this. What is your focus on currently that they're trying to fight for? It's not a lie. It's not a fucking lie. I see it in the comments all the time. The new. Onward and upward. Been there, done that. I'm not a fucking dummy, right? You keep doing the same shit over and over. What is that? That's definitely insanity. However, we do have somebody here, guys, who is wanting access again, okay? They're wanting access back into your life, okay? A very valuable position this person held. Definitely fumbled the ball. They did. They know that they did. And you gave them enough time. You gave them enough engagement. You gave them enough chances, right? To get that shit correct, to where by the time this person realized that it was at the breaking point, your focus was entirely somewhere else. So for some of you, it is on love. For some of you, it's on the bag. For some of you, it's on a specific goal. For some of you, it's on your family. Your priorities, right, have just completely shifted. You have reevaluated, okay, totally analyzed what the fuck was going on here, and you've reallocated your attention, your time, your money, your energy. Your priorities are completely different now. This person doesn't have a position in that priority list right now. There is no position. At one point in time, they were moving down the ranks of your priorities, and right now I don't feel as though they're on the list at all. And that is an issue for them, okay? As I stated, you gave this person something that they have never really ever experienced before. I do know that there have been some dark times in this connection. I just have to say that, right? We have the shadow moon, all right? So challenges galore, always having to get through some shit, always having to worry about when the next shoe is going to drop, always having to look over your back, always having to second guess, their words, their intentions, their actions. But this is somebody who truly feels as though you're the one for them, right? They've met their match, that there's nobody else that's going to be able to really meet that mark if they walk away from this. I don't think that the ball is in their court, though. That's the issue. You see what I'm saying? For those of you who will still engage with this, like I said, I'm not totally about to curse this person out, because I feel a lot of their issues stem from things that they don't even realize is still embedded deep in their subconscious, right? This is about like shadow work and shit, and that's not something that a person can see with the naked eye, especially if they're focused on someone else, right? If this is someone who is not being self-reflective, is there a potential for things to change? Slim, very slim chance. Very, very, very slim chance. Well, we do have a conversation coming, okay? Whatever is said in this conversation, irregardless of in the past you felt like you couldn't trust this person, you couldn't trust what they were saying, the actions and the words were not matching up, you caught them in lies, you know what I'm saying? This conversation will be full of truth. This is somebody who knows that there is not one more fuck up that will be allowed, if engagement is even going to be a thing. Because for some of you, this conversation may not be able to happen, especially if you've blocked this person. There is some sort of truth that they're trying to bring to you. If it's been an extended amount of time since you have spoken to this person, then they have definitely started to look within. They had no choice. Even though they wanted to focus completely on you, you were out of reach now. It was something that seemed pointless to think about anymore because it was literally making them sick, okay, mentally. So, should you give this person a chance and hear them out? There is some sort of truth that they would like to bring about. I do feel like this person has been working on themselves, okay? If it hasn't been that long since the disconnect, this is somebody who is trying to bridge the gap between the two of you before it's too late, before you burn the fucking bridge. You like, girl, I've been burnt that shit. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I can only read what these cards say. This is their thought capacity. This is what they are thinking. This is the patterns of their thoughts at this time, to come in and be totally transparent, be totally truthful, maybe admit some shit. There may have been a specific situation, I'm just hearing this intuitively, that you've always wondered about, that you just kind of had a gut feeling that they were always not really telling the whole truth, right? Half truths and shit, omitting shit. Well, you're about to get the whole truth and nothing but the truth, okay? I feel like this is somebody who now realizes the strength of your intuition. So it's like, even if you don't tell me, motherfucker, I know. Like, who do you think you're dealing with here, you know? So this is somebody who's not really wanting to play with fire like that. They do have in mind wanting to show you, okay? This is somebody who definitely knows that words no longer really hold substance, especially with all the lies that have been told. We may have somebody wanting to come in and apologize, do something sweet for you, show you that this time shit is really going to change. Here's where the issue comes and the confusion of it all, okay? When you go for so long without being exclusive, without reciprocating, without showing somebody what they really mean to you, what it is that you really want with them, and you show one side of yourself for an extended amount of time, you can't really come in talking about now you telling the truth. It's all a lie. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to get somebody to kind of believe you, right? Cried wolf, the boy who cried wolf. I just heard that. You cry over and over and over again every time that you want to reconcile that things will change, and being specific about the changes that will be made. And is that ever done? No. You know, just like blatant lies and shit. So on your side, we do have no nonsense. Almost to your wit's end, okay? You don't want to hear it. There is nothing else to be said about this, okay? This is definitely somebody whose loyalty was questionable, but at the end of this shit, it was totally diminished. You kind of came to your own realizations, okay? The Hierophant in the reverse. We do have someone wanting to reconcile. They want to keep you from moving on to the next cycle of new love. That's where your focus is. Coming to beg for access, coming to beg for a chance to finally come up with solutions. The likelihood of that, I just do not know, especially with the Queen of Swords coming out in the reverse. Now listen, she cursed people out. Okay, and anybody can get it. She is still very logical, but this is somebody who can slice you in a million, billion, quadrillion pieces with one sentence. The history in this connection, you know the low blows. You know where to hit this person, where it hurts the most. And if they come in talking this shit, that's exactly what it is that they're going to get. So I would advise them to be very, very careful. I feel like actions is going to be more valuable to you in this instance, ma'am, sir, bruh, sis. But listen, you know what I'm saying? I just read these cards. I can't tell people what to do. We have the number 0 coming out in the spirit number, okay? So this may be a number of significance to you already, or this may be a number that you start to see in signs and synchronicities moving forward into the near future. But what it says is there is no beginning and no end. All is infinite. It is time to develop your spiritual side. You are gaining new insight and understanding understanding of both godly and earthly things and see this is where the issue stands for them, not for you. You've been doing a lot of healing work. You've been doing a lot of self-focus work, okay? Your spirituality has definitely gone to next level shit because you didn't really have anything else to turn to. Lots of confusion in this connection. So you had to get the answers for yourself. And I feel like you've been gifted with lots of clarity and new insight in reference to how you look at things in this connection. If this is your thoughts, fuck this. Why would I, you know what I'm saying? How could I have ever thought that this would work? Okay, the Hierophant in the reverse is non-commitment. It's non-committal. It's turning your back on a connection, on something that had great potential to go all the way, like to marriage. You see what I'm saying? If this is your story, then your insight in reference to marriage overall has definitely changed. And most importantly, it has changed in reference to this person, where you may have saw them as your person, right? This could be the one, as your soulmate, as your divine counterpart. Those thoughts have certainly changed for the time being. That is not your thought process. You have really taken a full analysis in reference to what this person has done, what they have brought to your life, what they have done to you, what they make you feel, the things that they still need to work on. And it's like, is that worth it? You know what I'm saying? This seems more like a liability. You know what I'm saying? Is that something that I truly want to take on? Well, I don't know. I don't know, you know, if that's something that I want to take on any longer. So that would mean that this person is way too late. You should have got in where you could fit in, because Pisces was definitely feeling you, okay? True, heartfelt love, a friendship, like unconditional love being given. And now that view has totally changed. You've totally flipped the script in the way that you view this connection moving forward. Even if Pisces gives you a conversation, that doesn't mean that you'll be that doesn't mean that you will be re-granted access, for sure. Because they're not even thinking like that no more, okay? So I hope that's not the thought process. This could be somebody who's just trying to get this off of their chest because they are kind of changing and going through their own spiritual journey. Let's see here. See? Do you understand? I promise I'm not going to get upset. I'm not going to get upset at your person. But they definitely talked a great game. This person had a lot of mouth, lots of arrogance, guys. This is somebody who thought that things would just continue and go on and on and on. All right. So you actually thinking about going towards someone new is quite literally making them sick to their stomach. They never thought it would come to that. They kept this connection in a very unrequited energy. Okay, they never quite showed you what you were showing them. So what did they expect? You to just stay around? No. You blew that shit the fuck up. You lit it up. You set it on fire. After fire, there's just ashes. My guy, my girl, brother, sister. That's all that's left. And here they are trying to spin the block and come back around. I'm gonna tell you, you may be in for a rude awakening. Coming back to just ashes and dust, because Pisces is not on that same wavelength. You're not dealing with the same individual anymore. All right. This is not someone who is focused any longer on you or your well-being. They are completely focused on themselves. And this person is not used to that, guys. It's not that you weren't focused on yourself before, but you allocated way too much concern to this person to not have been given any back. Okay. I mean, no second thought whatsoever when this person was making a decision in reference to you. You see what I'm saying? So this is potentially the plan. Okay. I don't know how long it's been. This is someone who is trying to be strategic. Okay. Who kind of thinks that, okay, I have made these changes now, you know, so let's just wait a little while, wait for Pisces to calm down, hope that whoever may be trying to get my spot is not hitting it like I do, you know what I'm saying? That kind of shit, you know, is not, you know, is not doing it like me, doesn't look like me, you know, that they don't have the same chemistry or the same kind of connection, that Pisces will give thought to how much history we have, etc., etc. Anything to buy them some time, okay? And wait till things kind of cool down to where you're not in this position to, you know, where whatever they say, it doesn't matter what they say, the sword to the neck, you know what I'm saying? Please, off with his head. That might scare this person just a little bit, okay? So they are definitely terrified of what they call your alter ego. I don't know if you showed it to them a time or two, but this is somebody who knows, they know what you can do to their ego. They do know what you can do with that mouth. They know just what might come of this because of all of the delays, all of the confusion, betrayal, if you will, okay? Let's see here. This may also be somebody coming in to offer friendship, guys, okay? I feel like this person knows that they're gonna have to work for it. You know, this is not a situation where they can just come in like before and not have a conversation, and just kind of go back to where things were, start off where you left off type shit. So they may be coming in for some of you to just have a conversation, okay? And offer a form of friendship in order to work their way back into your heart. The Six of Cups can also signify that, okay? A friend. Someone that you have history with from the past, definitely. This is going to catch you off guard. Whatever this truth is that they are bringing out, this Ace of Swords, it's a confession of some swords. A confession of some sort is definitely going to take you aback. Okay. Oh, wow. Guys, you guys will not believe this. I told you. Yeah, they're hoping whoever you encounter won't, you know, can't match them, you know, that you will be able to see what they see. I definitely feel like this is somebody who has dated outside of this connection. And this is where this revelation has come from, of just how good you were to them, of just how rare of a connection the two of you had, of just how much of a mistake they made in fumbling this, making you wait, trying to confuse shit, thinking that, you know, they had it in the bag. So they kind of hope that you guys are mirroring each other in that sense, guys, okay? That you two are thinking, oh, there's not much left out there. Or that you will just be to yourself until they get up the courage to come towards you, okay? See, yeah, you added lots of value to their life, guys, okay? The way that I'm viewing this card is your value is definitely unmatched beyond physicality, okay? The two of you connected on a different kind of level, one in which they can't just turn a blind eye to, even though they tried, okay? I'm just say that. Tried and failed epically. You like, that's a personal problem. It's just a personal problem. Okay, I'm just saying. You may be on your way, okay, into an entirely different cycle. This person definitely feels you out of reach. If you're dreaming about them, it's because they are thinking about you. This is somebody trying to manifest you back towards them, rather than coming towards you because of the fear, you know. This is also someone who finds it difficult to accept rejection as well as take accountability. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to have to tuck their tail behind them and say, okay, you were right. Please tell me what I can do. You know, that's the kind of shit that I think for some of you, okay, somebody who is actually wanting to do the work, actually trying to understand, I don't know, that may give them a leg up, but I think that the ploy is going to be to offer friendship, okay? Adjudication, see? And that came out in the reverse. So this is somebody who really feels like, damn, this is unfair. They feel as though The unfairness stems from them having to say it, you know? Say it. Say what you did wrong, you know? Admit what you did wrong. So what is this person's current feelings? Do I take that? Yes. Okay. Entrapment. So they feel entrapped in the heart chakra. Okay. This is definitely why all of the strategy. Okay. This person does know that they are challenged. Let's make no mistakes about that. They're not ignorant to the fact that they have a lot of shadows that have affected this adversely. This definitely was imbalanced, you know. I don't know what their plan is going to be to try to bring things back into more of a balanced energy. But as I stated, I'm really getting a strong feeling towards this friendship, right? This friendship ploy. Yeah, mental imprisonment, like I told you. So not only are they entrapped, guys, they feel like they are in jail. This is the ultimate karma, right? Having to sit with your decisions, having to sit with the shit that you have, the cards that you dealt. You know what I'm saying? They gambled this and they really messed it up. I feel as though this person did not know that they would be so stuck, okay? That their thoughts would be on a loop like this, okay? Rumination. Okay, rumination, that's your mental capacity literally being imprisoned to a specific timeline. I feel like they keep going back over and over and over and over and over and over and over in their head. Lots of negative talk in their mind about their blatant disrespect, like decisions that they made blatantly that ultimately fucked this up, you know? Man. So how do they feel you affect this? Okay, see? So you've placed yourself out of reach. You see? Hand up, don't want to hear it. I don't have time for this. They almost feel like you are a forbidden fruit. Okay? That they are no longer allowed access, that they are forbidden. That they are forbidden from conversations, that they are forbidden from engagement, that they are just completely locked out. Okay? So we now have 3 cards that signify being entrapped or not being allowed access. So I feel like this is somebody who is really taking it rough, guys. That it is now that you have now become some sort of forbidden treasure to them when they had it. You see what I'm saying? They had it and they allowed it to fall. So it's even more heightened, this anxiety. So I'm going to pull one more card and then we're going to go over to the extended. Oh yeah, insatiable. I know. They want you bad. They cannot believe, guys. They're really beating themselves up. I don't feel like this is somebody playing the victim. I feel like this is somebody who is definitely having all kinds of regrets. I want to look in the extended and definitely see if there's some remorse there, but the regret is certainly there. They really just purposefully made this an unrequited situation. And now look, you know what I'm saying? They're almost to the point where they have to come back and beg. I don't know if their ego or their pride will allow them to do that. Them coming towards you is the only way that engagement is going to happen. For some of you, that still won't be possible, right? Because of this block that you have placed up. Okay, the access has been denied. You're no longer in their reach. They will be carried out by security. Let them try it. Security, you know, they're going to be carried out quite literally. So the thought of you moving on to someone else, the thought of them having this valuable possession and just kind of letting it slip through their fingers only makes them want you more. It only makes them ruminate more. It only makes that loop go on more and more and more and more. It only makes them want to strategize more. It only makes them want to hit you up more. Hey, big head you more. You know, show up at your job, show up at your mama's house. It only makes them want to correct this or eat or just get another chance even more. It doesn't turn them away. It makes them want to come towards you more. It feels like a magnet. Wow. All right, so let's go on into the extended, okay? I want to see what habits of this person still exist that may get in the way, what their lesson is. We're also going to take a look at their next steps, their intentions, and the potential outcome if you decide to engage with this or go in the opposite direction. No judgment, you already know. We'll see what your lesson is. Why did this all have to happen? This is definitely going to give you insight in reference to where your shadow work might be so that you can make it to that next cycle. I feel like you're already heading in that direction, okay? There's a lot of distance, especially emotionally and energetically already. So that's where your focus is, irregardless of where this person's focus is. We're also going to take a look at your subconscious blockages that may be postponing union with your divine counterpart. What breakthroughs are coming for you in your next cycle of love, and your focus to speed up momentum in your love life. I also want to see who or what may be blocking you from getting to your highest level in love, spiritually, and in finances, and what your focus needs to be to fix that, okay? Okay, and I will also be giving you guys the floor, a chance to ask the universe some questions with our pendulum game, but I will have more directions over in the extended, okay? So you do not want to miss it. But first, click that like button, click the subscribe button, and I will see you guys over in the extended. Let's cut up a little bit. It's going to be linked down below, all right?